Hi guys, it's Bree. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're coming back, thanks for coming. As you can tell, we have another Halloween look for you. I have another Halloween look for you, and it's Harley Quinn, if you didn't get the hint already. But yeah, it's a pretty simple tutorial. It did not take me that long at all. And if you're interested, just keep on watching. Put in. Okay guys, we're going to jump right into the tutorial. This is the picture of Harley Quinn I was inspired by. So we're going to start with my Becca Backlight Primer, and we're going to put that all around my entire face. You know how that goes. Then I'm going to take my Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation because it's my lightest foundation. I don't really use this a lot, but since she's really pale in that picture and in the movie, I thought this would be the best one to use. Next we're going to go in with the classic, the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Light Sand. And we're just going to put that under my eyes, on my eyelids, down the nose, forehead, and we're going to blend that in with the Beauty Blender. The usual, guys, the usual. After we're done blending that in, we're going to take everyone's holy grail product, well at least it's mine, the Mercier translucent powder. We're going to pat that under the eyes and on the smile line so we have a seamless look. Now we're going to go in with the MAC Studio Fix powder. I think I'm NC20, and then we're just going to take this flat stippled brush and pat that all over the face. And then we're going to swipe off the Mercier powder. Next, I go in with the Morphe 35B palette, I think. And I'm going to take my Morphe Y19 brush, and I'm going to blend red onto that. Oh, I actually take a flat brush at first to do it all over my lid. And then I take the blending brush to go down towards my cheekbone, I guess. You know, kind of just the part where it starts to smear, or smudge, whatever you want to call it. This was like really hard to get just because reds and blues are really hard to find. So I also took the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I took that darker, deeper red, and I put that on the lid too. Then I go with another flat shader brush. I put that blue all over my lid. Yeah, blending takes forever. I know I went off camera to blend it a little more just because there's only so much blending you guys need to see. It's pretty much the same thing. It's a very repetitive step. I also didn't contour, bronze, or put blush on my face just because she was really pale. Now I'm taking another blending brush and putting some light browns under my eyes. Then I take my Marc Jacobs liner and I smudge that onto my, a little bit on my lid. This step was a lot harder than I expected. I feel like I went a little too overboard with the eyeliner, and obviously it's really hard to fix black. So if you guys are going to do this, I recommend using a little bit of the eyeliner at a time because it's very easy to go overboard. I also take it under my waterline and I smudge it out there too, and this is where I feel like I went a little crazy. And I also take black shadow to make it look more blended, I guess. I don't know, I just liked it better that way. I'm not going to put falsies on for this look because she didn't look like she had very intense lashes on. So I just used my NYX Dolly Eye Mascara and just put a light coat of that on. Now the hard part. This is where I do the like tattooing, I guess if you want to call it. So I just take my Wet n Wild eyeliner and I stencil out the heart. And you want to take this slow because obviously black is really easy to mess up. And once I do that, I filled it in with a black eyeshadow just because I felt like the eyeliner would have been too hard to fill in with. I do go in with my Studio Fix powder and pat that on top because the tattoo was a little bit more faded looking. So now I go in and do the rotten on the side of my face. I'm sorry that it gets cut off. I'm the worst with this. I really need to get better, but I pretty much just did the same thing with every single letter, and you just stencil it out and add the line work, and then you're set to go. Just take your time with this because it's really easy to mess up, and it's probably the most stressful part. I think I didn't breathe for a solid 10 minutes. I also go back in with that MAC Studio Fix powder later and put that on the rotten tattoo also. But then I take some red Urban Decay lipstick, and I'm cheap, so I just had a sample, and I just used the brightest red I had and stenciled that out and then filled it in with a little brush. And then I just take my finger and smear it down like she had in the photo. Okay guys, this is the completed Halloween look. I hope I succeeded for you all and you saw what you wanted. I hope you guys liked this tutorial. If you did, click that subscribe button down below so you can see more tutorials of mine because I will keep uploading. And if you want to follow me on social media, my @ names will be down below.